We are, of course, like I said, extremely excited to know that so many people are sitting in front of their screens to join this event today.
We are in the heart of the Brussels bubble, and we bring that to the Netherlands. In times of trouble, liberal values are under pressure.
In every country, we're having the same debates. I'm very pleased that today we are going to discuss these matters, not just amongst Dutch people, but with our fellow European liberals.
The opening word today will be by Egbert Lachart.
He managed to negotiate a new coalition, a very progressive and a very liberal and a very pro-European coalition.
It is my pleasure to welcome you at our party headquarters of Open VLD in Brussels. There is a new liberal prime minister in our country in charge, our own Alexander De Croo. And he leads the first gender equal government in our country. My liberal friends, dealing with the coronavirus is not our only challenge. It just got added to the top of the pile. This, my friends, is another mission for pro-European liberal parties as D66 and Open VLD. Good luck.
Very happy to welcome you here in Brussels, Rob.
The European approach is one of the most important values of D66. We've got three very interesting panel members. Véronique Triet-Lenoir, she's now a member of the European Parliament since 2019 on behalf of La République En Marche. Véronique, bonjour and welcome to the panel.
We have to share common criteria, common screening strategies, common mapping of risk areas, and to avoid the disorganized return of border controls, threat to cross-border work, and worrying health nationalism.
Annelien Bredenoord, leader of D66 in the Dutch Senate. Annelien, welcome.
What really strikes me in all these measures is that in first instance, all measures are very nationalistic, and also we have protectionist tendencies. We all have different names for these lockdowns. The travel advices in the European Union have many different colors. And also, for example, the tracing apps, they are not interoperable.
Philippe de Bakker, he's a former MEP and until very recently federal minister in Belgium for data protection, as well as member of the Corona crisis team of the Belgian government and in charge of contact tracing and developing the Corona app. Philippe, van harte welkom.
For me, I think there are three things that stand out. The lack of preparedness, of nationalistic reflexes. And then the third issue, of course, that you also have to do further coordination.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Schitalsing.
Er is veel om je zorgen over te maken in crisistijd. Heel veel. Grondrechten bleken zomaar opzij te kunnen worden gezet, want je ziet hoe snel het kan gaan. Er is onzekerheid, er is angst, het duurt voort en dan begint het. De roep om harder ingrijpen die van onderop opstijgt. Nee, verplicht het ons, gebied ons, sla ons, want we staan niet voor onszelf in. Stuur het leger op ons af, doe net zoals in China. Zie de coronacrisis dus als een brandoefening, waarbij de vraag niet is hoe houden we liberale waarden overeind in coronatijd, maar hoe maken we ze toekomstbestendig voor de nog veel grotere crisis die zullen komen.
Wow, give her 5 minutes and she turns everything upside down.
Powerful indeed it was. Huh?
Yes. How do I find the right Zoom meeting for the right French meeting I want to attend?
Oh, it's very easy. You click on this little icon and you will come into a screen where you will be able to choose the French meeting that you would like to attend. Don't forget to come back after your French meeting and join the YouTube stream again.
Welcome back here in Brussels. Where Anita was, there is now Annelou van Egmond. You're the Vice President of ALDE.
Overall, during this crisis, we have had food in our stores, we've had equipment, global value chains have worked. And what we need to do now is to make sure that we perfectionize them. Europe, of course, needs to look after its own house, but that does not mean closing Europe.
Sort of pandemic lesson, sadly, not 101. And therefore, we need to work on contingencies. And yes, we need to have strategic autonomy in terms of goods such as PPE. Strategic autonomy, having certain sectors strengthened again to be able to produce in key areas is important, and we're working towards that.
She will explain what new leadership will also mean for Europe.
Without further ado, let's listen to the keynote of the current Minister of Trade, but the leader of D66, Sigrid Kaag.
Well, thank you very much. Dear friends, I certainly wish I were with you right now and that we could physically meet. And it will probably take us a while to really see and appreciate the ways in which COVID has affected us, but hopefully also has opened new windows of our mind. On top of all of this, democracy, where it was well established, is under pressure almost everywhere on our planet. The rule of law is in decline. Free elections, minority rights, freedom of the press, freedom of expression, they're all under constant attack. We, social liberals, did not and will never accept this. And of course, we always enjoy and admire and are grateful for the leadership resolve that is so much needed in times of crisis and doubt by Angela Merkel. The clarity of thought she provides, choice, the daring of choice, and empathy and kindness is one road to travel. So I would say, as the Netherlands, let's become again one of those European frontrunners. Persistence is the belief that we can make our union as it can be ever closer for its citizens and to its citizens. For a better tomorrow, vote D66.
I had a very, very enjoyable afternoon, but that was in particular because of what I take away from it. And I come away from this with a feeling of hope. I get hope from the fact that there's so many people who have connected and that I feel embedded in a liberal family, but also in a European family. I would like to thank everybody who has tuned in today or who's going to watch this later on. I would like to thank all the speakers. The effort has been immense. I enjoyed it a lot. So thank you all very much and hope to see you next year in Brussels live. Here's to Europe, here's to hope, here's to the future.
Ha ha ha.